Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Is this going to be another scary game?
Of course it is.
Why do we do this?
Because it's fun.
I hate screaming.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Scream.
Oh.
There's nothing to scream here about, though. It's just creepy.
The Exit 8 subway station.
No, this is a pool.
By the way, we just learned that Exit 9 was not made by the same people as Exit 8.
I didn't just learn that.
Oh, really?
It seemed obvious to me.
That
game sucked.
It did suck, but I didn't want to say anything because I was like, oh, the Exit 8 people, they worked hard. But now that I know it was just someone ripping off their idea.
Yeah, it's like, off.
I guess I can be like, wow, that wasn't that good.
Well, this is pools.
Dope.
I'm in pools. I guess I can walk in the pool. It looks nice. It's green. It's kind of upsetting. Is there like a creature in here?
I don't know.
Maybe I shouldn't go in the pools.
Yeah. This place feels friendly. And not at all like a horrible dream I once had.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing about liminal spaces, right? Like, it feels like
very dreamlike.
between universes or something.
Sure.
It's like I never really quite go anywhere. But now that they made so many games about
Is that
it,
a map?
it feels like it, doesn't it?
You want me to take a picture? Oh. I don't like the dark pool part.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes it's dark. Where the light doesn't go, the darkness thrives.
Everything the light touches is dark.
Sun Tzu. I like how kind of like sparkly all the textures are.
It's very prettily done.
No walking. Oh, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
What was I supposed to do? Not walk? What was I supposed to do? Do a little like fucking like tummy paddleboard
I think
swim?
it's saying no running.
Oh, okay.
Because the legs were like splayed.
Oh, dark pool.
Oh boy.
Dark pool.
Yeah, let's hang out the light part.
I think that's my favorite Marvel character is Dark Pool.
That is like an AI generated Marvel superhero.
Well, who do you love? I love Dark Pool. He's my favorite character. He's the best. Dark Pool.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He goes. Swish.
He's got sassy humor and a chair.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Chair time. Sitting in chairs.
Yo, fuck you. That's good chair sitting, dog.
Is there going to be like a creature that like rounds the corner? That's what I would do if I made this game.
I don't think so. Why? Because you sat in the forbidden chair?
Well, it just feels like you're looking down that hallway. There should be something like that turns the corner and you're like,
Well, nothing's more exciting than the anticipation.
no, that's hot. I don't care who you are.
Oh, no slipping. This is very strange.
Is there like a thing that's gonna happen?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, this is where we were.
Look at that sign again.
This sign?
Don't lay down on the bacon.
It looks like he's propelling himself with farts.
Yeah.
And he's like kind of not in control of it.
That's your dream.
He's like, whoa!
To just be gas powered.
Yeah.
Sometimes babies look like that when they're crawling along the floor and it's like, herp, 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 you know?
Isn't that the fucking Disney Channel theme?
I don't know. I just picked some random gassy sounding notes.
I think it is. I feel like something's gonna get me in the pools when
I
I go
don't
in the
know, man.
pools.
I think this game just might be about taking a relaxing dip.
That's definitely not what this game is all about.
All right, well.
Is there like maybe there's a pathway down there that I need to go down.
Splish.
I should run. It said no running, but that's okay. I'm gonna run. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, there's no fucking pathway down here. Came down here for no fucking reason.
Oh, man.
Guess I gotta go back.
By the way, I finally watched the Class Action Park documentary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great, right?
I mean, very nostalgic for me.
That's funny shit.
I lived it. It was a real combination of very funny and also upsetting.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, people definitely died.
Man, it's crazy. You know, part of me wishes that I had experienced it, but also part of me doesn't wish. These are my footprints.
Yes, now I see. Yeah, Aaron, for anyone who doesn't know, Aaron and I had a conversation years ago because Aaron had seen the Action Park documentary and had a lot of questions for me because I grew up in New Jersey going to that place. Very special time in my life.
Oh.
The only thing they didn't really talk about was the way the slides and everything weren't. That's a little unnerving looking.
It's another chair.
Oh.
Oh, slide.
There's the water slide.
Oh, hell
Yay!
yeah.
Speaking of which.
What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. Looks like a cover of a Tribe Called Quest album.
Oh, I could sit down and look at it.
Yeah, really just enjoy the beauty.
Huh.
Whoop.
Whoop.
What happened there?
What was that deal?
I don't know. It's a little flashy. Did you hear some kind of like...
Yeah.
Is it brighter behind you than it used to be?
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Should I, like, sit down again and
Looks awfully bright.
maybe it'll happen again?
Nope. I think that was just one single magical experience.
Damn, dog. I can't even tell what it is. It's like that picture from, like, early AI that they rendered out to make it feel like you're having a stroke.
I know not what you speak of, but it is fun. It sounds like a good time.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
Okay. But yeah, all I was going to say was the only thing that documentary didn't mention was the way they didn't sand down the sides of the water slides. So, like, you were constantly scraping yourself on is that a diving board?
Oh, it sure is.
You want to do it? It looks fun.
Fuck yeah, dude. What else are we going to do?
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoops.
Cannonball!
Whoa.
Oh,
Rewind.
that's not what you want to do?
I guess not.
Okay.
Okay, no snakes. No pots and pans on your body.
Yep. That's
Oh,
the
water slide.
dope.
Yeah, that's funny, man. I
Can you crawl up that? Probably not.
Let's try and see if you can crawl up the thing. Nope, sir, cannot crawl.
Wow, this game is beautifully done.
Yeah, it's,
The water looks incredible.
yeah, man. Water effects, they'll get you. It's like Sea of Thieves took like 5 years to make just to make the water look good.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They probably did a bunch of other shit. Should I go the dark way?
I don't know. It looks very dark.
I cannot see. I cannot feel. I cannot know. Whoa. Oh, it's just a shimmer. All right, whatever. Clearly, there's nothing for me down there.
Yeah.
So my vision gets kind of wet, huh? See, I leave behind these footprints so I can know where I've been. Which is kind of nice. Oh, here we go. Time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's time to
Take a seat. Yeah. Nice.
Well, the clock's actually going, so that's pretty cool.
Is this telling you when Adult Swim is over?
Is this when Adult Swim is over? I was going to say it's like the right time, but it's actually 12:30.
I remember Adult Swim being announced at the Springfield pool so much when I was a kid, and just thinking, man, it's so uncool. Like, why don't they let us stay here? And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, get these piss monsters out of the pool for 5 minutes.
Wow. What was it like? Was it like a time that there wouldn't be kids there anyway?
Sorry, that kind of giant rubber duck.
Did that distract you?
Yeah, that was things got weird for a second. No, it was just like a period of time so like adults like could swim laps in the pool without worrying about like trucking over a kid.
Oh, okay. Got it. But was it like a frequent thing? I I don't know that I had a public pool. I'm sure I did, but I had a friend that had a pool, so that's how I got it. That's what you got to do when you're a kid and you don't have much. You make rich friends.
Yeah, Adult Swim in your friend's pool down the street is just his parents walking out and be like, "Get out of the pool."
Yeah.
We want it.
God, go up. Keep going up. Keep going up.
Well, I don't know what's happening, but
We are progressing.
this is fascinating.
I want to go down a slide. Oh, prayers answered.
Yeah, get in there.
Here we fucking go, baby.
And we begin the journey into the colon.
Show me where I'm going, for fuck's sake. Like,
Wee!
oh boy. Now that was silly. Fun stuff.
Loved it.
I mean, I didn't really get a good glimpse of like the down the tube effect.
I mean, you can kind of guess where it was going.
I guess it is kind of like a real slide where you're just like completely disoriented until you come out.
Yeah, you're like, this is going to be awesome. And then you get in there, it's like,
And then you're like underwater and you're like,
yeah. And then you like fucking get up out of the little bottom pool and all your friends are looking at you. So you try to play it off like, yeah, but you're dying inside.
That's so true. Did I come from down or did I down from up? I down from
Yeah.
it down from up.
Yes.
Okay. I just gotta figure. Apparently, there's like 6 levels of this, and this is level 1.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
How does one progress?
I don't know. I think you just gotta find your way out. I think it's just a big ass maze.
And is it just a maze or is there some sort of antagonist?
I don't think there's a creature.
Okay.
I didn't get the impression that there was a creature.
Maybe that's in later levels.
I don't know. There doesn't always have to be a creature.
Doesn't always have to be a creature.
This
but there's
level is
generally-
antagonistic as it is. And to the right, and to the left, everything I own.
You turn around a face-peeling zombie monster like, oh, okay.
Oh, I was
okay,
wrong.
My mistake.
There's creatures.
Yeah. You turn around, there's like 50 more. Oh!
Yeah, I feel like games don't really do that, like a lot of creatures anymore, you know? It's always like the one creature.
I mean, it's harder to do, I think.
Just make a bunch of creatures.
Yeah. Copy and paste that creature, dog.
Like, sincerely, right? That would be crazy if there's like a million creatures and they were all different.
This does make me uncomfortable.
Being in a maze of water.
Not really the water, just like close walls. Like narrow passageways. Ugh,
Yeah.
I don't love it.
This is what the children call liminal.
Is that right?
Yeah. In between space.
Oh.
Like not quite a space.
So it's not subliminal.
Oh, hello.
It's like very obvious.
What?
You know,
I don't think those words are related.
yeah, because like, remember I was telling you
Maybe they are.
about that that easily listening CD my friend bought once, and on the back it said, "This is not subliminal," and we were like, "What does that mean?" And he put it on, and it was like this gentle violin music, and then over it he was like, "Kill your parents." So maybe that's what liminal is.
Oh, I see. This is very obvious.
Yeah. Like, mwah.
It's supposed to be like a space that's like transitory, you know? It's like a space
That's not really a destination in and of itself.
or like a space that's in between configurations. You know, you have like a convention hall that like was just put together but nobody's there yet.
Sure.
That's like kind of a liminal space.
Okay. Well, this does feel like no one's here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No one kept up with their spa membership besides you.
This is a pretty big spa.
It's pretty nice. Can't lie.
I'm straight up lost, dog. Oh, here's a fucking passageway. Is this where I came in, though? This might be where I came in. I think this is where I came in.
Really?
Yeah, if there's a long... Yeah, that's where I came in.
Dang. Well, all right.
What about the duck? Am I supposed to use the duck?
Let's go left.
I haven't. Left is where I went before.
Okay, let's go right.
Maybe using the duck. The game's never told me to use an object before, though.
How would you use it?
You just push the duck.
Befriend it?
I wouldn't befriend the duck. I mean, I wish I could.
Yeah. Oh, there
There's
he
the
is.
duck.
There's my man.
All right, so the duck is a nice little marker. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Thanks, duck. Duck really helped me out.
My man.
All right.
The duck didn't have shit to do with anything.
This has got to be it, man. This has got to be it. This has got to be the end for me. This feels very end.
50 blood-curdling screams.
Creech! There's too many creeches. Oh, look at that. Diving board. Two chairs.
How strange. What a weird mixture of peaceful and unsettling.
Yeah, man. Isn't that just life sometimes?
Mm-hmm. Feels like I'm being flushed down a giant toilet. Also, the game is weird.
I want to go up on that diving board, bro. I'm gonna sit down in this chair. Well,
Oh.
I think that's
Oh.
you breathing.
Really?
Like you take a little second for yourself.
Did it get greener in there for a second?
I think it's just green. But I don't know. Maybe it did get greener.
I don't know. Something felt awfully like palate changey when that breath happened.
Maybe sitting on the chair is what like changes the world.
Yeah. Or maybe just playing this game makes you a little nutty.
Wouldn't that be like the best? It's like you sit in the chair, you change the world.
Dude, that's what we've been doing. Whoa, careful.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is the end for sure.
It's definitely the end if you fall off.
Oh, LFG dog.
Would you? Would you dive?
Of course I would. Well, what else is there to do? Whee!
Yeah. Oh,
Shaky head. Shaky head.
You all right?
I did it. Right?
I don't know.
Is this level 2 now?
Maybe you got squished.
Oh. Oh, yeah. This
Oh.
is level 2.
Nice.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. We're progressing.
You know what? Starting to like this.
Bro, we're amazing at this.
We're amazing at this.
Let's go.
We stumbled blindly around for 18 minutes. I think we're the shit.
Do you disagree?
No.
See? Wait, were we here before?
Man, I hope this isn't like the pool turns green if there's pee in it.
That's not a real thing, is it?
It's not, but for the purposes of this game, it would be terrible if it was.
Wee see.
We see. Yeah, I was recently told that it was an old wives' tale,
Yeah, me too.
but that's shocking because I feel like there isn't a human being in the world that hasn't heard that.
Yeah, well, it was in Pete and Pete.
Oh.
It's a great show. Very good show.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go back and watch that shit as an adult, and it makes more sense. It's funny, it's like, it's made for kids, but then you go back and watch it as an adult, and then it connects more because you, like, remember being a kid.
You can appreciate it on two levels.
Yeah, well, it's almost like you weren't, like, self-aware enough as a kid to realize that this is, like, about you.
Yes.
And then when you grow up, you're like, oh, this was totally fucking my childhood. The way that they explored this. Ladder.
Ladder dog.
Well, how am I supposed to get into that ladder? This is closed off. This pool's closed off. Did I come from... Okay, I came from down. I don't know if I want to... This is scary.
Yeah, this is weird.
I'm going to go to the light. Maybe that's what they want you to think.
It's feeling at my taint, my like spider sense, which exudes exclusively through the taint region.
You want me to grab it real quick?
What, the ladder?
No, your taint.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I'll just give it a little squeeze, and maybe it'll jumpstart something.
Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine?
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Taints. Spelled Ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladder.
I was like, wow, I don't know how to make a joke out of this, but everything we're saying fits.
That's crazy. Sometimes life just gives you lemons.
That's right, Aaron.
You know what I don't understand?
Mm-hmm.
That saying, when life gives you lemons. Because if life gave me lemons, like literally, I'd be like, sick.
Yeah, you like lemons.
Lemons are awesome. They're a great resource. They're good for cooking. You can squeeze them for juice.
You're looking way too much into this.
But I don't even understand, like, it's
What?
like, oh man, I got a lemon. Like, what are you talking about?
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade?
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand the meaning behind it. It's
Okay.
like, oh, when life's shitty, like, use it to your advantage.
Right,
and
right.
Try to make the best of it. But, like, there's no situation where lemons suck. They're awesome.
I remember in Perfect Strangers, there was a line when he's like, when life gives you lemons, make furniture polish. And that was very funny in the 80s. Because it was a unique twist on what you could do with lemons. Like, I just keep going. It's very important. Changed comedy.
I don't understand. Can you make furniture polish out of lemons?
Sure. Well,
Really?
like lemon scented pledge, like that kind of stuff.
But that's just the scent. I guess citric acid has like a healing property to it, right?
Yeah, sure.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't. I mean, it's got sugar.
It's fascinating to watch you go through that process.
But lemons, well, maybe citric acid in general. Ooh, red circle. Ooh, slide.
Okay.
I should probably go towards red circle. I feel like that's significant.
Yeah?
Or is this where I came from? Oh, that's new.
Oh,
Daddy
yeah.
thinks this is new. Wow, that just like launches you against a wall.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
I like that. I think it drops you.
Dog.
I think you fall out.
Yo, that's fucked up. Well, it comes all the way from there?
Wow.
Damn. Well, it doesn't feel like I'm like going in circles right now.
Yeah, I have to say I've become much more relaxed since I realized something wasn't going to jump out at us.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
God, the moment you say that, it's like,
Yeah.
Creech.
Fucking 40-headed eyeball monster.
Yeah.
Ah, shit!
It's chasing us.
Shitty Slender Man
Yeah.
comes back.
It's got the voice of my childhood bully. No. And then you wake up.
Dork.
All right, I think this is where the slide starts.
Did you know that a dork is actually a whale's penis?
Yes.
Yeah. That's harsh. Makes it way harsher.
Eee. That's fun.
At least it's a large schlong.
Is it large, like, I don't know, when you consider, like, the size of a whale?
Well, like relatively maybe, but when you're a human being, yeah, it's the biggest dong you've ever seen.
Yeah, I wonder if whales all have, like really tiny penises, you know?
I feel like there's a part in Moby Dick where, like, they talk about that for a while.
It's fucking better. It's called Moby Dick.
Nice. Nice. You better deliver the goods, Herman Melville.
I want to see that dick. I want to see Moby's dick. Wait, who's Moby?
He's an electronic music
No,
artist.
but in the book.
Oh, Moby Dick is the name of the whale.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Why do they call him Moby Dick?
I can't remember.
Didn't you just read it?
It was like 5 years ago.
Wait, how do you not... I feel like that's a really important detail.
No, it's just the white whale. It's just the name they give the white whale.
But nobody was like, oh, we're going to call it Moby Dick because
Oh, God.
it reminds me of my ex-wife or something.
My ex-wife.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll refresh my memory. Might have been because of its like size or shape or color or something like that.
It looks like a... But what does Moby mean? I don't know what Moby means. Moby, the only Moby I know is the one that you were talking about. Magic Music Man. With the bald head and the glasses. Magic Music Man. Another great Marvel character.
Wow. Oh, that's right. Yeah. The fictional whale Moby Dick is based on a real whale known as Mocha Dick.
Oh, nice. That's hot.
Yeah.
A mocha dick. Damn, it's like it's got like a little bit of that like golden tan to
Mocha
it.
Dick was a notorious male sperm whale that lived in the Pacific Ocean in the early 19th century, usually encountered in the waters near the island of Mocha.
Oh, but why
Yeah.
do they call it dick?
I think they just named it that. Like that was like,
Oh, it's like, oh, that's Richard.
yeah.
He's a whale. There's way too much like places to go here.
Most whales at the time were named by the closest island and a generic name.
Fuck. Oh, I see. So yeah, so Dick was just like a name.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Philadelphia Carl or something like that.
Philadelphia Carl.
The name refers to his state of mind, not the whale. At the time of writing, a dick was a reference to a small evil thing. So it was a great Moby evil thing, Dick, in his mind that he sought the white whale.
I see.
That's what someone on the internet said.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
I have no idea. I don't know if anything on the internet is
that
true.
sounds. Oh, hello. Creepy windows. That's a Jesus window right there. That's fake.
I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson recently said that the internet like is so full of lies at this point that he thinks it's a possibility people will just walk away from it and stop taking it seriously entirely. Like, here lies the internet, 1995 to 2024 or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
My God.
Although I don't even know if he actually said that. That could be a lie.
Yeah, it probably is though.
Thanks, internet.
Well, who knows? I mean, it's got to be published now, right? You got publishers. That's why we had books.
Say what?
There's like a committee of people that are like, okay, this is real, and they like do their research or whatever, right?
Who's the committee?
I don't know, the book people, the people who make the books,
That sounds legit.
book people. You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
There's a couple of them.
You reading anything right now?
Am I reading a book?
Yeah.
Mm,
Wow, you said that as if to say, you fucking nerd, don't talk to me.
am I reading a book? No, I'm not reading a book right now. No, it's yes, but it's been like a couple months. I should probably get back to it.
What was it?
I was reading the first book. I was reading a book called Wool. It's the first book in the Silo series that they made an Amazon show about.
I don't know it.
It's like people live in a silo underground. There's like a apocalyptic event, and everybody went to live in this silo underground.
Okay.
And there's sort of this mystery of like, well, the story takes place like many generations after the first people that like went into the silo.
Okay.
And so it's just kind of like, this is how people live now. But there's this sense that like,
Wait, what's to the left?
maybe there's something different happening.
Oh.
It's a statue of a man. No penis though. Very strange.
Sorry to
Oh,
disappoint
actually,
you.
I think it's a woman. Or maybe I don't know. It's very androgynous. I'd still fuck it.
Take it easier.
So the idea is the only glimpse they get of the outside world is this like camera feed of the outside world, and it's like this desolate world.
Mhm.
But because there's so much shit out in the world, there's like schmutz that grows on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And like the worst criminals, if anybody does any like criminal shit, then they get sent to clean, which is basically a death sentence because the air's toxic.
I see.
So they get sent out of the silo. And, you would think that, if they're like being condemned by the silo, they're like, fuck you, and they'll just walk away and they won't clean.
Right.
But they always clean.
Okay.
And that's sort of the mystery of the show is like, why do they always clean?
Why clean?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Was it good?
I haven't finished it.
Ah.
I told you I was reading it and then I just kind of stopped.
I was about to ask, was it engaging? But I guess the answer can't be 100%.
Yeah, it was. It's super good. The characters were good, and there was a lot of intrigue and mystery, and I like the main character. She's really cool.
You just got wrapped up in other stuff.
Yeah, and in the show, she's played by Rebecca Ferguson, who I think is awesome.
I don't know.
She was in Mission Impossible. You probably know her face.
I've never seen a Mission Impossible movie.
Bro, the new one fucking rips.
Yeah. I wish I could remember who it was, but someone on Twitter was like, after Mission Impossible 8 came out, they were like, Mission Impossible 8? I'm starting to think these missions are pretty possible. I wish I could remember who said that. It was very funny.
It's a class.
Oh. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Boy, you just had to have a little faith.
Starting to think these missions are pretty possible. Yeah. Well, that's the whole point, is that, like, he can do them. They're impossible other than Ethan Hunt doing them.
Huh?
It's like, nobody else can complete this mission, but you can, Ethan. And he's like, okay.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom. And then he climbs Dubai or whatever.
Yeah. It's always like, you think he should be like, I'm getting too old for this shit, but he's like, not a problem. There's like 5 backflips out the front door.
Yeah, and he's like, don't worry, there's CGI. Dun, 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 dun.
Is it true Tom Cruise does a lot of that stuff practical?
Yes, and it's...
Looks dangerous.
Well, yeah, I've read a lot about that, honestly, because it is something that kind of always fascinated me. And from what I understand, it's just disruptive in the long run. I mean, it is cool, and it makes for a better movie, I think. What the fuck was that? Dog? But
Weird.
From what I understand, it can be tough, because if, like, he gets injured, he's Tom Cruise.
Right, of course.
Then it's like, all right, well, now we can't make the movie until you're better. Whereas if a stuntman gets injured, then they just replace the stuntman.
Oh, that scared me for a second. I think the Rubber Ducks, not Tom Cruise. I think, while I can see that, I think it's also part of the lore of those movies.
Yeah, it's dope. Like, it's fucking dope, because they get these cool shots of him, like, and it's like clearly him, and it's like, oh, neat. Yes. As a viewer of movies, I'm like, sick. That's fucking cool. Look at him. He's like hanging from a helicopter.
Yeah, he's risking his life.
Damn, dog. But yeah, it's like, he hurts his ankle, then nobody's got a job for a while. They just gotta fucking sit in Timbuktu or wherever they're filming it.
His Tom Crankle.
They won't be cruising along in this thing. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know which way I feel. Both are valid.
Fair enough.
Chairs.
I just finished listening to the audiobook of Mark Lanigan's Sing Backwards and Weep.
The fuck is that?
Mark Lanigan was the lead singer of the Screaming Trees, which was a lesser-known grunge band in the early 90s from Seattle.
So did they quiet down?
No. And later he was one of the vocalists of Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Oh, hold that thought. Are we in the relaxing spa portion?
It feels like I'm progressing, dog.
I guess we'll... Okay.
Okay, keep going with the Mike Flanagan or whatever.
Mark Lanigan. Dark Mark. He was an amazing singer. He had a very, very deep, gravelly voice.
Yeah.
Really unique and cool. And one of my favorite musicians. And he died a couple years ago, but he released this memoir called Sing Backwards and Weep. And it is one of the single most intense, depressing, moving, wild accounts of someone's life that I've ever heard.
Damn, what'd he do?
He was a very serious heroin addict for a lot of his life. He was addicted to crack for a long time.
Did he kiss a guy?
He pretty much did everything there was to do. He never specifically says that, so I don't want to start rumors, but he was Kurt Cobain's best friend and one of Lane Staley's best friends, and so he gives like amazing behind the scenes insight on what they were like and their lives at the time. It was...
Did he kiss any of them?
It's very... Pull it together over there. But it
I
just
feel like that's pretty significant knowledge.
he was that band, the Screaming Trees, was the first band I ever saw play live. They opened for the Spin Doctors.
Really? What did they do?
In 1993, they performed. It was very good.
Okay, I get that they performed, but what was the songs?
The song was called their most famous song was called "Nearly Lost You." Wee! Nice. Yeah, "Nearly Lost You" by the Screaming Trees. It was on the single soundtrack, and it was just good rock and roll. Even back then, you can hear his like raspy voice, like.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, he was awesome.
Nice.
But then, like, as he smoked a ton more and abused his body more, his voice got even deeper and raspier. And but I don't know. That book is certainly not for everyone. Like, some of the stories are really gross and sad, and just the life of a very serious heroin addict is a difficult one, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure.
But I loved it. I thought it was an amazing memoir.
That's great, man.
Yeah. And to hear him narrate it too is wild.
Did it change your life?
You know, it altered my perspective a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Cuz he's so different than I am in a lot of ways, you know. He's like one of those people where, like,
kissing guys.
If someone fucked with him, he would immediately destroy them. You know, like just fucking ball up his fists and start swinging.
I love that.
Yeah, it's.
I have so much respect for that.
And that was his thing. He was like, it's the only way to deal with these assholes. Like, if you get bullied, punch them in the face immediately, even if it means you're gonna get wrecked in the process. That was his whole upbringing. You know,
what a badass. Oh my God, I'm in Alien World.
But also, in addition to that, like, he's filling in the gaps of, like, you know, I was alive during the time of grunge in Seattle and all that. And so, like, he's talking about points that I remember very clearly, and to hear what was going on behind the scenes and all that is very enlightening too. It's just a cool book.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Recommend.
It's strong.
5 stars.
Certainly 4 stars for someone my age who's into that type of music, you know?
4 stars is your top?
Yes.
Okay.
5 stars on an Amazon review.
Because I said 5 stars, and then you said 4 stars.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Which made me think that you had, like, something to say, like, it didn't quite jerk me off the way I wanted it to.
No. It's certainly not for everyone, because it's fucking harrowing, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's if you've ever known someone who, like, died from addiction, which, you know, obviously we have, it's tough because it brings back a lot of that stuff, you know, just like the wanting to help, but there's just a certain point at which you can't help, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something that was eye-opening too, the way he describes being addicted.
Was he like, oh, this shit rules?
No, quite the opposite. He's in hell, and and he finally has a way out of it. Like, he gets clean, and then, you know, he just the pull is too strong, and you know, he's doing all these things. Like, these are situations of his own making, you know, like with his drug use and he just lying and things like that. And he ends up, I don't want to give anything away, but, like, he ends up in the hospital all fucked up, like, wondering if he's going to live or die or lose a limb or something like that. And he's just like, at no point.
I mean, he wrote the book.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But he writes, like, at no point did it ever occur to me that any of this might have been my fault. I just wasn't wired that way. And I thought that was very, like, nice toilet. I thought that was very eye-opening, you know? Because sometimes when people do shitty things, you think, like, well, fucking, like, of course that's going to lead to more shittiness, you know? But for him, he's just very honestly describing, like, yeah, it just didn't fucking occur to me that it wasn't the world doing this to me as opposed to me, my own actions having an effect. He's just extremely honest, and like he doesn't write anything in a way that, like, it's not important to him to like cast himself as like the hero and anything, which is very refreshing and cool. I don't know. I just loved it.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. So that's Maui.
I've been reading a book called Green Eggs and Ham. It was written by a doctor.
Well, then it's probably a medical journal of some kind.
Yeah.
The green eggs are probably a sign of, something amiss with the ovaries.
I don't know. This guy Sam, he just refuses to eat them. So it's pretty. It's. Whoa! Is that a body up there?
What?
Looks like there's
weird
body.
No, it's a person with their head in their hands. It's like a statue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
But yeah, it's like this guy, and he keeps talking about how he is. But this guy, he just won't eat the green eggs and ham, and it's like, dude, just fucking eat them. They're delicious. They look good. It's like, just because they're green, what the hell's wrong with you? Pretty compelling stuff, man.
It sounds pretty snobbish. Maybe he was kosher.
It really changed my
Maybe
perspective.
that's why I didn't want to eat the ham.
Yeah, he could have been vegetarian. I don't know, but he didn't say that. It's like if he just said that, I feel like the guy would stop bugging him.
Wow, yeah.
Because he wasn't like, what if I take the ham away? He was like, what if we ate them on a boat? What if we ate them on a train or something? And it's like, no, man, just be like, okay, well, what if I took away the ham?
Yeah, it's not the environment.
Yeah, but he never did that.
Yeah, he's got to present him with some different options.
I think so. Like if you run a restaurant, if you had like a green eggs and ham restaurant or something, like I feel like he should be like, oh, do you want au jus or something?
And how do you like your green eggs?
Yeah, right? He didn't say like scrambled? You want scrambled?
Over easy, sunny side up. Whoa. Was that the only one you could open?
Seemed like it. And this one's already open.
This game's starting to give me a headache.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no like creepy business, and there's no like suitcases. You just kind of live.
Just kind of living your life.
It's okay. This is new. There's like inner tubes.
Yep.
It's fun.
It does feel like there needs to be some second element.
Like a guy chasing you.
I guess so.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm not like collecting anything or.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I've always been into the elegant games. I like it when a game is just really good at one thing.
Yeah, and I mean, clearly,
it.
like, this is what they were going for,
I don't feel
like if there was a monster chasing you, it's a different game.
There's okay. But yeah, okay, so I feel like, oh man, I'm just trapped in saunas now. That's kind of upsetting.
You'll be right.
One of two things, right?
Whoa. Oh. Upsetting. Are they moving?
No.
Oh,
These
very
guys,
upsetting.
These guys never move. Okay, one of two things.
Do not love that.
If there was some kind
Look
of like
back at them for a sec. Okay, just making sure.
If there was some kind of narrative element that's like unfolding before me, I'd be like, okay, and maybe I'm just like not putting enough effort into determining that.
Like if you turned back and those things had moved, that would be a much different feel.
Yeah. And two,
Ooh.
I don't really feel like I'm like solving anything.
I think that's a little bit
Because I'm not like deducing.
what my issue is. Yeah. You're just wandering.
Yeah.
Ooh, weird. That's cool though.
That was very fun.
Yeah, just as I said.
That was a fun little effect. All right, you won me back, Pools.
Yeah.
Pools, you won me. It took a while. It
you
took
did.
44 minutes. Oh, here we go.
Oh, now we're getting strange.
Topsy-turvy. Why did it take it till level 3 to do that, though?
Good job, Aaron. I think you did it.
I left you.
Yeah. Oh. Ow.
Okay.
He's all right. Let him walk it off.
It is kind of fucked
It's
up.
how he's got to learn.
It like spit me out on concrete. That is kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
Or
can't
on
feel great.
tile.
I wonder if you're one of the statues.
Oh, and I'm like trying to escape.
Yeah,
Can I look down?
that'd be spooky.
Yeah. Oh, Escher room.
Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs.
I did a MC Escher inspired animation for Nickelodeon once.
I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, that's fun.
What happened with it?
They posted it on Vine,
Nice.
and then Vine went under.
Oh, dude, that's how I sit on the toilet.
Dude, that is like so relatable. Excuse me, sir.
He's having one of the take your shirt off ones.
Yeah, Tums really helps. Hey, are you gonna get him some Tums?
Do you want some Tums? Dave?
Tumness, you want some Tums?
Mr. Tumness. Aw.
Little Tumness, tum.
Wait, isn't this where you came from?
No, I came from the left.
Oh, okay.
This is a new spot. I've been tracking it.
Ooh, weird.
Oh, now he's big.
Now I'm starting to feel like I'm in a Giger painting.
Giger.
Giger.
That bro had a train tracks in his house.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's like the happiest thing I've ever heard about him.
Yeah. No, he was like a very whimsical bro.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I only know him by his nightmare visions and the horrible things that happened in his life.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, it's like when you get old, it's like, why the fuck don't do all the things you wanted to do?
Yeah, play with trains, man.
Just build a train through your whole fucking house.
It's all right.
Who gives a shit?
You're good. You're good. Build a train.
Who's gonna yell at you? Maybe the HOA.
What's that?
Homeowners Association.
Oh. Thought you meant the hoe on arrival.
No. By the way, HOA is one of the evilest fucking concepts.
Yeah, you've been having trouble.
I can't stand those fucking guys. I got family that lives in a house with an HOA, and they're just like constantly like
Bugging them.
I put a gnome on my yard, and they got upset, and it's like, but it's your house.
He's my Nomi.
Just let him fucking put a gnome in your goddamn house. It's your house.
Hanging with the Nomies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do your neighbors not want to see a fucking gnome?
So I see a picture of my dog with a gnome, with her gnome toy, her squeaky gnome toy.
Yeah, sure. Dan's pulling up a picture of a dog with a gnome.
Not a dog.
It is a dog, Dan.
My dog. My sweet.
It's also your dog, but it is also a dog. Is this fucking Killer 7? Am I going to the underground place?
I love my gnome, Daddy.
Wow.
What a freaking sweetheart.
That's a sweet little dog. Can I? Oh. Did I do it? Oh my god.
You alright?
Oh my god, I'm just like continuing to go. There's like 6 levels.
Oh my god.
This is level 4 now.
Is it really?
That I'm moving into, yeah.
Oh, well then let's say next time on GameGrumps because my brain is melting.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye! I'm Dan, that's Aaron, he's goated on the sticks.
I've been goated my whole life. You can't even stop me from goating.
He's yeeted on the goat.
I've been yeeting all my life. I grew up yeeting. I had a yeet court growing up in my neighborhood.
Recently recovered from a yeet infection.